Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch today, and we've got some buyouts that actually don't make any sense. Like, the people who did these buyouts to me do not understand how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Economy works. Like, straight up, if you did one of these buyouts that I'm showing you today, and you feel stupid while watching this, good on you. You don't have a parent to tell you that what you're doing is wrong, or, a friend or a guardian over your bank account. And here I am, gracious enough to tell you that what I'm about to look at today, at least partly, is very, that's all I have to say. But like usual, guys, if you guys want me to go over any card or you have any questions or you want to alert me of a buyout, let me know in the comment section below. It's always nice to be alerted of buyouts from you guys. If you guys can also leave a like as well, that'd be great. If we could get like 60 likes on this video, that would be really good. My last Market Watch probably has the least amount of likes I've ever gotten on Market Watch in like the last 2-3 months. And I was like kind of alarmed a little bit. So I was like, oh wow. So if you guys can smash that like button, that'd be great. If you're not subscribed, hopefully today's the day earn your subscription. And if you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you, and it costs you nothing extra. So if you're buying something off TCG Player, just remember to use my link. And if you want to become a YouTube channel member, that'd be great as well. And we're going to just jump right into it. Tyrant's Temper. Solo print out of STARSTRIKE Blast. You tribute a monster. Face-up monsters you own are unaffected by the effects of other trap cards, right? So it's continuous. You can blow it up. It's not an awful card. Should it be, $30? Absolutely not. 38. Why this got bought out and why it's so much, I really don't understand. I mean, you have to set this, right? So if you go first, if you draw it, that's great. But you also have to tribute a monster for its effect. It's not like you just activate. This card's not that great. I mean, I understand how it could be used and how it could be good, right? But with how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, we don't get past turn 3. You're not going to be able to set a trap card unless you're playing some type of control deck and you're going first, right? That's not how this works. And if you are playing control deck, you're not worried about your opponent's trap cards unless you're in some weird control mirror match, I guess. But yeah, whatever. $30. Supreme Arknight Magician got a buyout. First and your mints are $50. You have two here for 50, then 75. Now, the reason why I find this buyout not only an utter failure, but just straight up idiotic, is the ultimate rares over here. You could get a first ed light play for 35 or a first ed near mint for 37, $38. Now, this was always around a $30 card, so it goes to about 40 bucks here, right? It slowly goes to 50 at the end of the page here, but this is straight up gone at $50 here. So what would you rather do? Would you rather get a first and your mint ulti for less than $40 or a first ed light play for 35, or would you grab yourself a first ed ultra for $50, maybe more? Um, by the way, if you want to leave a comment for the algorithm to answer that question, even though it's very obvious, you can go ahead and do so. But yeah, this is what I mean by, oh my bad, failed buyouts. Like, people don't understand that they should be buying the ultimate rare, not the ultra rare. Whoever did this kind of buyout just doesn't understand Yu-Gi-Oh! Economics. Like, I'm sorry for ranting here, but it's like, listen, if you want to buy out all the ultra copies, go ahead. You'll be stuck with the money. Although I am very shocked actually that this is still a solo print out of StarStrike Blast, because Konami's finally reprinting a little bit of StarStrike Blast in here and there, but we really do need them to, like, step up their game and reprint a little more from StarStrike Blast. Like, this will always be a money ultra for zero reason. Uh, it's Trap Tricks Alamar. So there's been some Trap Tricks buyouts, and we are getting Trap Tricks support in Lightning Overdrive. And if you want to get yourself a Starlight Rare, Trap Tricks Alamaris. Now, I told people that 120 was very cheap for this back in the day, because I told you guys that they're still going to get support in the future, right? They got announced support. We've known that that Trap Tricks are getting support for a while. It's not like we figured this out yesterday or a week ago, right? And they slowly started climbing up. It was about, $170. I said it's still a good price to grab them. They went to 200, and then they went to, getting all these verified, unverified sellers out of the way, $300. So if you got your Alamers very cheap, great on you. I picked up another one up for 145. I thought that was a good deal. Picked up for my friend, and we're at, double basically. I know that there is some newer sellers here. They could be good, all that. Like, if someone offered you 250 for a Starlight Rare, that's like 83 cents. That's a very fair price to me. But again, you could have got for cheaper here, right? Then you have also just every copy of Alamaris that's out there is very hard to get because Eternity Code, it's very hard to get first ed box of Eternity Code now. Like we're past that point. So whatever you have is whatever you get. It's a waifu card. People want to collect it. There's collectors who want to collect every Starlight rare, right? This is also actually used in a deck. This isn't just gonna sit and look pretty. And a lot of people want two of these. I have two Starlights, which I'm happy about. So you guys will see an updated Traptrix deck profile post Lightning Overdrive, though. Traptrix Mirror Mellow Astral Pack 6 is also bought out. Disregarding this one here, near mints are about $13. This is one of the only Traptrix card that has a holo printing that's not absolutely ugly. I mean it. Traptrix got reprinted in gold twice. I don't know what they did, whose mother they called names, or whatever, but Traptrix did something. For a card to get, for an archetype that isn't really that famous at all, right? Traptrix aren't that infamous. I know there's a small amount of the player base who actually really likes it, especially in the OCG, not as much in the TCG. I get that, but to get two reprints for gold rares, that's horrible for an archetype, right? Just absolutely awful. And then you have Sarah here. These are about, you got a cheap one here for 21, but they're about 24 bucks. There's not too many here when it comes to listings. Uh, these will quickly go up to about 35. I could tell you that. Shiba Warrior Taro. Now, I told people that this was the cheapest anniversary pack card, and that this is a very good investment. It's $2 or $3. All it could do is go up, right? It's because this is a card drawn by the man himself, right? And I think that people should get this. It's not a good card. It could have been a good card if they just tweaked it a little bit, but regardless, I told people to get these at $3-4. $40? Okay, so someone told me this was bought out. I was expecting 15, right? That's a times 5. That's good enough, right? $40 for how much are near mints? Like nobody's paying this. Nobody's paying this. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. In fact, now looking at anniversary pack, I will say this. Summon skulls are actually going up. I actually want to take a look at this. I mentioned this in a 5-card time of your trade binder a long time ago, but near mints are now 25 bucks. You get light plays for 20, and then quickly go up to 55, 65. So if you want some money, get these anniversary packs here. I actually want to see, is there any other cheap ones here? I actually have Celtic Guardian on another one. This one's horrible. I feel like this is the only one that really is going to struggle to age, but for $4 or $5 for an anniversary pack, it's not too bad. Infinity Doom Dragon, right? Ultra rare, first edition, lightly played. You have one guy here, $1.28 shipping, $26.59. That's very odd for a price. That's like roughly 28 bucks. Then you got another one here from a new seller for about 30. This is bought out. I don't know why. It is a very cool card. However, again, and I don't understand this, is you could get a first ed lightly played for about a few dollars extra, right? And in fact, you can spend $30 on an unlimited lightly played ulti, right? First in your mints are going to run you about 35 going up to $40. Who would not get the ulti in this situation? This is what I mean by ridiculous buyouts. If they think this is a good buyout, that's great. But guess what? When this gets reprinted, you're stuck with that, buddy. This will go down. The ultis won't go down, buddy. Tuning Ultimate Rare going through its millionth buyout. Like literally, this gets bought out like twice, 2-3 times a year. I tell myself I'm gonna pick up a playset, and then I don't. And then I see this, I'm like, well, it's my fault. I should have bought it. And yeah. $100 from the Harv Cardman himself. Hello, buddy. DM me on Twitter. I might want these. 101 and then 110. So it's not bad. And then 110. I just think this card should be worth $100 regardless. Like, this is a card that should be worth 100, 150. Celtic Guardian Anniversary Pack here. Let's see. What is a okay non-Eden version of? Okay, so I see a lightly played here for 15. Okay. 15, 17 near mids, $20. That's not bad. I mean, there's some mod plays here for like 7s. It's okay, but it's not great. Mod play for 5's good. I would grab your anniversary shit, by the way, whenever you can. Terraforming Ultimate OTS Pack 5. Lightly played 86. Near mids are $96. I mean, this is a one of that will always be used throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! I can see this hit $200-$300 eventually. I told people to get these when they were about 30s. This got bought out $200. I said, well, this card deserves to be $100. Like that's the issue that some people don't understand. Like when a card gets bought out, sometimes it deserves to be that price, and sometimes it doesn't. Normally, it's the latter. But I told people when this dropped at like $70, grab it. Hopefully you did. Secret rares are even going up though. From Legendary Collection Kaiba, right? First edition near mints are about $7, going up to about 8. This is the highest rarity that's like affordable besides the ulti. So I won't be shocked if this kind of creeps up to like $10, maybe even 15. If you do want terraforming though, you can get ultras from Dual Overload. They're basically $2 a pop. They're nothing crazy. I know there's another version that actually looks very nice here. If you want, which is the super rare. It's harder to get, so if you want a harder to grab version, these are still roughly $2-ish going up to 4, so not bad. In Sector X, the Beetle, people really love this card because of Virtual World and what it did after the ban list. And now, for a first ed lightly played, you got 2150. First ed near mints are about 24. What do I think of this card? I still think it's okay at this price. I mean, it's an old Insector card that Insectors, not only do they use it, but other decks as well. It's a Soul Print out Aura Chaos. Again, every I feel like every single archetype, not archetype, but every single Yu-Gi-Oh season, we get a box that has a STARSTRIKE Blast effect ever since 5Ds. Order of Chaos is that. It's the STARSTRIKE Blast of Zexal. Ice Master, the Duelist Genesis. Special summon this card by hand by tributing 2 water monsters. Once per turn, you could place 1 ice counter on 1 monster. You can tribute this card to destroy all monsters on the field with ice counters. This card is garbage. That's really it. Let's see where these are. So, I don't really care. I mean, they're meant for $4. Even though it's unlimited, and when you look at these, especially Duelist Genesis, unlimited really doesn't mean anything. $4 is still really cheap. First eds are, yep, $68. LP mod play. Like, man, you don't even know what condition the card is in. I mean, yeah, like that's bad. But yeah, just get first internet for 60. Actually, you know what? Don't get this card. I actually kind of want to look at this. Dagaso Goldis. Cause I feel like it's in the back of every market watch. $4. I don't know why, but okay. I mean, you have to shuffle Gusto monsters from your graveyard to deck to target face up. Wow. So this is like tiramisu, but like off-brand Dollar Tree tiramisu. Cause you have to shuffle 2 Gustos, and then you can only, instead of 2 cards, it's 1 cards, and you have to target, and it has to be face up. This card kind of sucks. I guess, I mean, it is shuffle into deck removal, which is kind of good, but like, eh. Masterpiece, the True Draco Slayer King. Someone told me, should you pick this up? First and your mints are about 25, and they're going up. Here's the issue. This card will always keep going up because people want Masterpiece to come back, and people really think this card can come back. I think it can as well. It only has 1 printing, so it's going to keep going up. If you want a first set to hold on to, it's okay. I think it's fine. However, I think people should have had this way earlier, because we've had a lot of banless seasons with this band, so... MX Saber Invoker, Order of Chaos, Secret Rare. Near mints are about 3 first eds. First ed light play, 7 first ed near mint, 750. Good old Madolce Invoker days. Can this come back? Possibly. I mean, it's still kind of good, but, it has to be a level 4 Earth Warrior, Beast Warrior type monsters, so... The Bubble Chain getting bought out. Dual terminals right here. Lightly played 42, near mint's 50, but doesn't have too many pages. I mean, it does have this guy with 11, but it's not good. Can Lavalval Chain come back? Yeah, I think it can. Then we got Hidden Arsenal Secret Rares. First and near mints are about $12.50 now. These were about $8. I said this is a more affordable version to get if you don't want to spend $35 on DT. Now, you won either way. However, I think Secrets are going to age well. I think they're going to go at 20 eventually. Maxi. Ultimate Rares. Still bought out. $750. Nobody's paying it. I mean, people probably are. right? Secret rares, first set near mints. Got a heavy 75 there. First in light play 85. First set near mint. You got one there for, about 99, 100. And then they quickly go up. So Secret Max C might go to 300 bucks. I mean, I think it's possible. So get your Max Cs while you can. Then you got Legendary Collection Ultra Rares. First set light play 20s. Like Max C, I feel like it's not going down this season. I feel like these are just as much as when we were approaching a ban list. I don't like that. Connect Solder. World Championship 2004 GBA Pro. Someone told me this is used in older formats as a side deck, especially against as a side deck card, especially against certain decks. If this monster is in battle with a warrior sub-type monster, so warrior type monster, increase this monster's attack and defense strength by 2,000 for the damage step. So this becomes 13,350, right? Uh, how much are these? Lightly played $8. That's a lot of money. 13 near mid to 12, and then it kind of goes up to like 28. Yeah. Someone told me this is a good card to get. I mean, it's a game promo. It's also the only graphic version of Kinetic Soldier. It could be used in old format. It's the only holographic version. And it's a game promo. Yeah, I'd say you could get this. You also have Champion Pack 4s, which are kind of like bought out. $5. That's something kind of cute since it's hard to get, but the other versions, I mean, you have a structure deck version, and then, yeah, Turbo Pack 6 common. Get the Turbo Pack commons. That's all I have to say if you can't afford it. Rescue Rabbit, Photon Shockwave. I have first ed mod play, so $25. First ed light play, 40. First ed near mint, $100. Nope. That is not worth it. If you have this, I mean, I think it'll go a little crazier, but I want to try to get more. Number C101 Ultimate Neo Galaxy has Tachyon Dragon. Near mints are about 20. First eds, how much are first eds gonna run me? $25 going up to 35. I mean, this is an old number that collectors want this. Photon players like this card, which is kind of a detriment to get this card in my opinion. But yeah, can this age? And this is a good pickup. I got asked to look over this by comment section below. Thing is, it's a high rarity number that's already really, really good. So I would say just for $25 though, there's better stuff you could get. Like, I'd rather have a place of Connect Solder than this. Number 62 now, Galaxy has Prime Photon Dragon. Now I told you guys to get this at $20. First annual mints are now 70. Going to 84. So this is bought out straight up. Multiply. So I actually forgot this card was printed in Crimson Crisis. I literally forgot. Someone told me to go over this in my comment section. Have a little indigestion here. He said almost all the first sets are bought out. So you have lightly played tier unlimited for like 3s. First set light play, you got one here for about 388. Okay, that's okay. 425, $5. First set, okay, so there's no first set near mints. There's just first set light plays. Should you get this? Absolutely. I think this is a great $4 or $5 card. I think this could easily go for 20. Guy, girl. So I actually had a new subscriber tell me about this. A guy I don't really see. So I want to take this second to actually tell you, if you got this far in the Market Watch, first of all, I really do appreciate it. I don't need to tell you to leave a like. You probably already did. I really do appreciate everyone watching this far in the video. So with that being said, I'd like to ask you guys, if you guys don't usually comment, try commenting, because I love seeing new people comment, like, and ask questions. Like, I think that's really cool. Guy or girl, though, now my original thoughts about this was, this is the Dark Magician Girl of Zexal. However, she only has 3 printings, which is a random common no one cares about. The Super from Abyss Rising Special Edition, which I wouldn't really mess with, but for 50 cents, if you just add it to your order, it's not a big deal. I think that's okay, but I wouldn't really go out and buy Supers. I told people to get secrets. So, lightly plates going up to about unlimited, $8, $9. First edition lightly plates are only $11. First said, going up to 20. First set near mints, $25. Should you get this card? Abso-fucking-lutely. This is a very worth card to get. And not only that, but I actually really like this card. If you guys don't know, I actually like Gagas. Unironically, yes. The Gaga player hating photons, I know. But I really love Gaga OTKs because they're so damn gimmicky, especially with number 33 Konami Makumek. What you do very quickly is you summon Gaga Magician, you make it level 5, you get this on the field because it's very easy to get Gaga girls, right? This copies Gaga Magician, and when you overlay an XYZ monster that was summoned using only this card and another Gaga monster as an XYZ material gains the effect, where when it's XYZ summoned, you can target a special summon monster opponent controls, its attack becomes 0, right? So let's say they have a 3k special summon attack monster, right? That becomes 0 attack, right? However, Konami Meku's effect, actually, we'll go over number 33, because I want you guys to read it for yourself in order to get it. We'll look over the bought out ulti. So you target that face-up monster, and then you inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its original attack and current attack. And if you do, this card gains attack equal to the damage inflicted. So after you overlay with Gaga Girl, you detach, they take 3,000 damage, right? So at 5k life points. Then this gains 3,000 attack, so it's at 54 attack. After that, you just go battle phase. You attack the 0 monster, and that's 84 attack per game. It's hilarious. Okay, I love this. This is why this is my favorite number monster. Like, unironically, first set in your mids are 70. First set light play 52. Glad I got my copies for cheaper. That's all I gotta say. In fact, let's look at the regular version. See, this is still a solo prank. I told people, like, getting your first set in your mids for $10 isn't bad. Now they're like 14. I don't know why Konami's not reprinting this card, but like, Return of the Duelist, man. Return of the Duelist. Chaos Gods, the Shining Darkness. Now, we're going to go over some waifus, right? In fact, someone wanted me to go over a specific waifu here. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. I love its artwork. I think it's beautiful. I really love these old-fashioned dresses, especially if they're like Gothic Lolita fashion. I really love this card. I do not have a first ed version, though, although I probably should get one. Near mints are about 11 bucks. Cool. First ed near mints are 20. That's okay. First at near mids. And then they quickly go up to $43. This card takes a light tuner and 2 or more non-dark monsters. It's really impossible to make, right? Like, they really thought this card was great, so they made their requirements almost unattainable. That's why the card never saw play. Once per turn, you send a light monster from your hand to the graveyard, right? So once you put 3 materials, you already still have to send a card. And then you select a level 5 or higher dark monster. You graveyard, you special summon that monster. Can't be used as a secret material. The reason why this card sucks is because what does that do? Then you have the ultra rare. These are literally like 20 cents, right? I mean, if you want it, pick up this version, but I don't know why it even can't be used as a secret material monster. Like, what, would that break it, the card? Weird. Kurumi Clockwork, Elegant Clockwork Kurumi. So, my opinion on Data Live is, now, I get why people like it. It's cute girls doing cute things. I try to watch it. I just didn't like it. Like, it was very boring to me. And not only this, but, like, a lot of girls are very mid or below. Except for Kurumi. Like, Kurumi's the best. Like, I really actually saw, like, like, gifs of Kurumi, all that. I actually really like her, right? She actually is, like, she goes through character development from what I've heard in the series, and I think that's great. So, I think this is a great waifu, because this is kind of a waifu people recognize who don't watch real life, and when a waifu kind of transcends her own anime, that's a really good thing that I actually like to look at. Here's what I'll say, though. The openings for Data Live, right? All bangers, right? I like the second opening the most for Data Live. The first one's banging. The third one is dope, right? It goes second, third one in my opinion, but the first openings are still really good. And then there's Summer Girl. That's a great opening as well. I actually really like listening to anime openings. I feel like they are a very underrated, medium. In fact, I might tell you guys a few of my favorite openings on a next one, but I think I rant a little too much in the middle of these Marco watches anyway. We'll actually look a little more here. Messing around? I might buy a few of those. Oh man, I love High School DxD. Like, I actually really need to order myself some of these commons. Like, they're not ever going to be worth anything, but I actually really like White Shorts because White Shorts is like the definition of collectible. People like to say, "Oh, there's more people playing this card game in the TCG." No, I'm being dead ass. Nobody really plays this card game. They just collect. Like, that's the majority, right? So I actually need to start adding Oh, come on. No, this is a rare. I actually need to adding some of these high school DXD cards to my arsenal, right? I really love it. I actually have anime sleeves as well. In fact, they're right over here. I'm actually gonna show them really quickly. I'm actually gonna show two card sleeves I got here. So I actually have the Rias right here. I actually really like her. It's a little edgy, but you could show it on cam, luckily. And then I actually picked up these recently, too. If you guys don't know, they released a Dark Magician Dragon Knight deck box binders, so get those while you can. Shooting Quasar Dragon is one of my favorite cards in the game. Near mints are $50. So I think mine sold. I actually haven't checked my shop today. I'm going to do it right after this upload. And I'm actually going to list a bunch of cards, which I actually want to tell you guys I do have a shop. Next Market Watch, I'll go over it more in detail. Sorry, indigestion. This card should be $200 in my opinion, but it's not. I still think this is very cheap for a Quasar. Mirror Force Legendary Collection 4 Joey's World, one of my other favorite cards. First Light plays $4, going up to $5. I still think this is an okay card, but I understand why it's not played. And by the way, some people are going to ask, do you even play this game? Yeah, I play Chanel Invoked right now. I like going to locals. Last competitive event, I was very competitive, like early mid 2019. Like I actually, because of how school was going, and everything, I was actually able to play. I went to tournaments. I went to like local side. I think I went to like 3 events. I went to one with Sky Strikers, and then I went to 2 with Madolce. However, one of them they turned me and my squad away because it was very limited capacity. The other one, I faced True Draco with Madolce. It really sucked, but I really like this card. Rescue Cat, $85, going on even more buyouts. I found a mod play version of this and I just straight up bought it. Or not bought it, but I sold it for $10. And someone bought a first end mod play for $10. It's really sad. Dual Sagas are 20. It's very cheap. $15, $16 copy here. Yeah, it was a first ed mod play Flaming Attorney for $10. I couldn't charge any more. Dark Revelations going cuckoo. Champion Pack. Rescue Cat needs a reprint. Black Rose Dragon. Lighted plates for 240. Near mints are 350. That to me is like, whoa. In fact, what was that picture? Is that like, did they actually take a picture of this or? That's weird. Uh, there's a first ed mob play for 536. So here's what I'm gonna do. 80 likes, I'll buy it. I'm not gonna do 100. Just 80 likes, I'll buy this first ed mob play. Hopefully it's not horrible. So 80 likes. Red Eyes Flare Dragon. First ed light play, $100. First ed near mint, 200. Get this card. I think it's very cheap for what it is. Solemn Judgment, Ultimator. These have settled now at the $110 mark. Am I shocked? Absolutely not. They'll keep going up. Heat of the Fire Charmer Ablaze, Starlight Rare. First ed near mints are 230. I think this is a great Starlight to get because this is not only one of the cheaper ones, but this is the most used in a competitive setting because everyone kind of runs Ash. So you can kind of use this and get their Ash back, do all that. I actually want to look at areas as well. Starlight areas 415, go up to 475. I bought mine at like 300, so I'm okay with that. It was about 75% exactly at that point. I offered 300. He took it. I was happy. And okay, so we have some other. Okay, that's weird. Other tabs here. Madolce Queen Tiramisu to end off this market watch. Near mints 70. First ed. German first ed like play for Wolf. The Italians are gone. Oof. Sad. Oh no, he just increased the price. No, I'm not paying that. First ed near mint 160. Yeah. To the moon. Literally. Also, if you made it this far in the video, my next video should be an OTS Pack 15 opening. I'm really hoping to get that out on time. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.